Well, hey guys and gals, welcome back to my workshop. Today I'm working on this 2020 Ford F-450 Super Duty. I picked this up a while back from Town and Country is where this one came from. So I've had this for a little while. I bought it because I was going to build it and sell it, but then I got bored, or not really bored, I just didn't have time to build any more trucks, so I hadn't built it. And then instead I went and sold the one that I had. So now I need to build a new one to replace the one that I sold. So what we are going to do with this, can you guess? I know you can guess. I have one of the, or actually this is going to be my second one in the company. So this one's going to be a little different than the other one. The other one that I have in my company is stock. I didn't touch it. It looks just like this one. So this one, we're going to put some M2 tires on it. I got a push bar on it. I put the push bar on the other one too, but we're going to put the push bar on this. On this one, I have a winch that my big fingers, you're probably not going to be able to see it. I have a winch to put on here. I think that's the back side. That's more the front side. So I got a winch to put on there. I am going to put this toolbox on there that I get from 802 Customs. Like I said, we're going to leave the stock rims. We're just going to put some M2 tires on there, which is going to make us have to jack it up. And then we'll have to extend the axle rod in there because it's no longer going to be long enough. So we've got a few things to do to make this look good. So let's go ahead and get it torn apart, and then we'll go from there. The reason we're going to tear it apart is I want these running boards off of here. And unfortunately, this die-cast frame is, well, the frame is die-cast. So I got to break out my cutting wheel on my Dremel and cut those off. So hang tight. All right, y'all. So got a little muggy, so I turned the fan on, so hopefully it's not too loud for you. Got the running boards are now gone. I got to do a little touch-up painting there, which is not a big deal. Now I need to remove this front bumper because we need it gone so that we can put on our 802 Customs bumper. Usually these just pop right off. Sometimes you got to work them a little bit. Like this one wants to be stubborn, but it's coming. There we go. A little pry there, a little pry there. Okay. Got a little glue on there. I'm probably going to maybe trim off. Let's see if the bumper's going to slip on there or not. No, I'm going to have to trim off that glue or it's not going to go into the hole, which is not a big deal. Just a quick little trim there and trim there. The holes probably could be opened up a little bit more, but let's see if it'll fit in there or not. It's really close, so I'm probably going to open those holes up a little more. You can see they didn't drill them out completely. You can see a little ring around there. So once I open those holes up, this baby will slip right in there. So I'll get that done, and then we'll start putting this back together and see what she looks like. Alright, so I got the bed and the cab back on the frame, and we are drying. I'll paint this area up that I messed up. We'll paint that up later. Right now I am letting that dry for a little bit. I got the holes drilled out. Let's see if the bumper goes in now. I haven't even tried it yet. So with any luck, this thing should just wiggle right down in there. There we go. It's in there like it's supposed to be. That was in there so tight I may not have to glue it, but we'll put some glue on there anyway because we don't want it to wiggle out. So I got that ready. I've got these are the stock wheels that came on the truck, and I added some M2 tires to them. So we got that ready to go. Oh, I also drilled them out to fit the axle that I use. So that's getting ready, and then all I have to do is cut my axle tubing, put that on there, and then slip this in, and we're good to go. And that's the hard part, is just sitting around waiting on glue to dry. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I got the wheels and tires glued on it. This is going to be a high setting truck, let me tell you what. She's going to be a high one. I got the front push bar already glued on there. I need to, it's still drying obviously. Need to do some painting on the bottom to get rid of all the work that I've done to it. And then I forgot that I still need to paint the tail lights on this truck. For some reason I painted them all white, so we need to paint some red ones on there. So we'll let this dry for a little while, and then we'll put some finishing paint touches on there. This I'm not going to glue, I'm just going to set it on there, and then we will glue the winch on the front, and then she should be about done. Well, y'all, I got her finished up. The little piece of polystyrene that's just kind of helping holding one of my tires was trying to move on me as it was drying, so I had to put a piece of polystyrene in there to keep them even. See, I got the bottom, I'll slide over here so you can see it. I got the bottom is all painted. I'm trying not to touch it too much because my fingers are wet, or the paint is a little wet. I got all the tail lights all painted in. I got the push bar. I think I already showed the push bar was on there. I got the winch on there. So it's pretty much done. I just got to throw the toolbox on her. She's high. It sets high. I mean, it's really high. But I think it looks pretty good. Got to throw the toolbox on there again. I'm not going to glue that. And we're going to call that a done truck. All I have to do now is park that over in my construction company, and she's done. So I hope y'all like this one. If you did, think about liking, subscribing. Check me out on Instagram. Check me out on eBay. All that information's in the description below. Don't forget to come back. Y'all have a good day. Bye now.